Dear friends from the Digital Poland Association, dear CEE Digital Summit Warsaw participants, I would like to start with congratulating Mr. Kanownik and the organizers, as well as the participants at this important event, because this is a gathering of some of the brightest minds, but also change makers in the digital sphere from across the CEE region. This topic is more than pertinent in today's day and age. How can the CEE region better utilize the changes in technology, including at an EU level, to find its new role? I'm sure that most of you are aware that this term here in the European Parliament is the term of digital legislation in the European Union. We are in the midst of negotiations on two of the biggest digital files. The AI Act, the first ever law on artificial intelligence, on which I'm the rapporteur in the Industry, Research and Energy Committee, and as well as another big file for the industry, the CHIPS Act, this EU landmark piece of legislation for the semiconductor industry, of which I'm the rapporteur in both the Industry and Economics Committee for the largest group. We have also adopted two new pieces of legislation on online platforms. I'm sure many of you are very well familiar with the Digital Services Act, so-called DSA, but also the DMA, the Digital Markets Act, which I also worked on and was one of the rapporteurs. All these abbreviations show the significant impact on the technological landscape that we have right now in Europe. Although those four files are different, I, in my work, was guided by several principles, so I would like to share those ones with you. The first one is that those new rules should not increase the East-West divide. The positive of the technological revolution in Europe cannot and should not go only to the West. Secondly, I was guided that technologies should reach and empower SMEs, startups as well. It is not enough that the big companies start using and utilizing AI, deploying it, but smaller ones should also begin to optimize their processes as well. On a similar note, it is the big social platforms who should take part of the responsibilities when it comes to disinformation and illegal content, and not only the user. My third guiding principle was that new digital rules should not burden businesses. They should not kill the innovative ideas. So, for example, the rules on AI should not kill the prospect of AI development and uptake in Europe. And so similarly, the CHIPS Act should provide impetus for a stronger role for Europe in the whole semiconductor ecosystem. I ask myself, is there anything that we in our region can do? And I think the answer is yes. We need to see that the technological revolution is here. It brings many new opportunities, and the question becomes how to utilize them. We can start jointly investing in our D&I centers and projects with a concrete focus on development of high and deep tech infrastructure, for example. Or we can put specific focus on the introduction and implementation of the new technologies like artificial intelligence for our SMEs, our traditional SMEs, that is. This would come about easier if we also aim for a change in thinking, in mentality. We need to start looking at the digital transformation, I think, as a powerful instrument for an increased competitiveness, energy, but also food security. So with this, I would like to wrap up my intervention and thank you for the invitation. I wish you a very productive conference and hopefully next time we'll be together in person. Thank you.